Uh-oh, pump handle applied. What's coming next?
Nelson driver. One of the most successful Westerners in Japanese wrestling history, Carl Anderson, in action right now.
Tag team action in full effect, guys, and these superstars are about to show all you folks what it's all about.
Carl Anderson looking to do right by the club and beat somebody up tonight.
Now, whether alone or in tag action, Anderson's skills are too sweet.
Oh, I think this man means business. Just a vicious elbow. He got him with a kick. Carl Anderson starting to slow a bit. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
I think a lot of people right now are scratching their heads wondering how he let this match get so out of hand.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Years ago, Luke Gallows was a WWE superstar under a different name. But the fearsome giant was at a crossroads and looked at who he really was. Gallows soon found himself in Japan, dominating opponents in matches across the country. Now that Luke Gallows is back in WWE, no superstar is safe.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe. I remember when Luke Gallows was here during his first stint with WWE. Looking at Luke Gallows now, the man is ruthless and extremely dangerous. When Gallows drills his opponents with lefts and rights, it's like getting nailed with a sledgehammer.
Very few competitors had the success that Luke Gallows enjoyed in Japan. Gallows spent years training to make sure that the day he returned to WWE, he'd be one of the baddest dudes in sports entertainment. I'd say mission accomplished.
And a punishing shoulder tackle. I'll be shocked if that's not it.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
He's just so dominant. That kick had purpose. I don't want to know what that feels like. I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish last kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen. Boom!
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Oh man, Carl Anderson is in trouble. Carl Anderson was just one step behind there, guys. Oh man, Carl Anderson is in trouble. Whoa, Anderson dodged that one. Carl Anderson was just one step behind there, guys.
Got the reversal.
Yeah, no question. He's showing great energy as usual.
Whoa, Anderson dodged that one.
Look at Carl Anderson. It's coming.
Earth-shaking spine buster from the good brother himself. What's going to happen now?
Did you guys feel that too? Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team champions. But it was their second reign that put the New Day name in WWE history books forever.
The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal four-way match in their second tag team title reign at 2015's SummerSlam.
I may think the power of positivity stinks like a bag of rotting garbage, and that Woods, Kingston, and Big E are idiots, but I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever. And what put them in that category was when their tag team championship reign lasted a record-setting 483 days.
Standing 6'8" and weighing 290 pounds, if there's one thing Luke Gallows loves to do, it's ruin people's careers. Everyone Luke Gallows has faced has felt his power and his pain.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. When this guy's on, look out. Oh, I think this man means business. There.
Brain Buster.
That was simply amazing.
Luke Gallows is in a real bad spot.
Luke Gallows is one half of the greatest tag teams in the world. When you see Luke Gallows, you can guarantee absolute and total destruction is to follow.
To me, Luke Gallows is a wonderful communicator. The types of beatings that Gallows puts on his opponents send a crystal clear message that the monster's sole purpose is to destroy you.
Right on the button.
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament.
Kyle O'Reilly setting it up.
Uh-oh.
There it is. Fish just put the exclamation point on this match.
Yep. I'd be shocked if Gallows has anything left.
There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume. He's got him covered. And he's able to get out.
Gallows isn't going to get pinned by some nerd.
He's not a nerd.
You're a nerd.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Luke Gallows.
Gallows nails it. Fire up the rental car. Let's make the next town.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
And the instinct from Fish on display.
So quick. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Oh, look. Bobby Fish is in position.
Uh-oh.
So damaging. Just when you thought he had nothing left, Luke Gallows is in a
pin attempt. And he stops the count.
Lucky him.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
golly. And what a reversal from Luke Gallows.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
Oh, my gosh. Surfboard leg breaker.
Oh, and he connects. There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
Big-time backbreaker.
And with the cutter, but he's got to capitalize now.
He goes for the cover, and he stops the count.
The tag team scene here in WWE is undergoing a bit of a renaissance, and it's because of action like this. Looks like he's starting to falter. This tag team match is dangerously close to getting out of control for him.
Why he's still in the match at this point is beyond me, guys. Maybe he forgot it's a tag team match. I don't know. There's got to be some explanation.
But the question is, how much energy does his opponent have left? My guess is not much, given what we've seen him go through so far in this match.
Great move. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Gets him with a kick.
His strikes have a little extra on them tonight. I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other right now. This is amazing.
That was incredible.
Escapes trouble there.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Just a little showboating from Carl Anderson.
Now back to the ring. Kyle O'Reilly setting it up.
Uh-oh. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
I'd be shocked if Gallows has anything left.
And the odds, he's got the shoulders down. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
How'd he do that?
Oh, I think this man means business.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
Now it's Carl Anderson in defensive mode. Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, the New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold.
I'm not so sure the body's supposed to absorb that type of impact. Oh, look, Bobby Fish is in position.
Uh-oh. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Carl Anderson definitely looks off his
The cover.
And we have our winners.